Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Barcelona are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And he shoots! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, Neymar, he's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold. Can he latch on to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get...
Takes a shot! And there's his goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saka. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's picked out the run. Howson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Adams. He's found a way through. Saka pinches it off him. What a throw in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to him. Guardiola. Musiala. Saka. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. He's on it. Can he get away? Now the ball in. Well, he's hit it long, but... And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Half an hour played now. Bergkamp did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is headed for the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That is good progress on the left. Backward it goes. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Serginho. And he's had it nicked away. O'Reilly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
O'Reilly clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
2 minutos de descuento.
Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Alexander-Arnold. The muscular approach does pay off here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's picked it up out wide. Great chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the volley. And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And it's O'Reilly. Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold. They get a throw in. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Vardiol. And it's Bergkamp. Kimmich over to the right flank. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Vardiol deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! Serginho. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Neymar. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! And no mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Saka. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. It's played through for him. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Cambio de jugadores en el Manchester United. El dorsal 33, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Always goal side.
El dorsal 10.
And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Totti, el dorsal 19.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Totti. And he's in real chance! And that's a tidy finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rudiger. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal receives it in a good position. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Serginho. Now who's going to be first to this? Yamal. That's been slipped through. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Succumbs to the pressure. Yamal. That has ended up. Tries a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
El dorsal 6.
Bellingham. Good ball, good take. And it's been played through. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's worked it through. Oh, he's one-on-one, goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's shifting, and the finish! Has fallen kindly here. It's a goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good ball over the top. And that will be the final act. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, there's nothing quite like last-day drama, especially when there's a potentially happy ending in store. All they need to do is to avoid defeat here, and promotion is sealed. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Barcelona with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And the return pass. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. That's destined for the flank.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's a great ball here. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, some tackle that. Bergkamp. De Bruyne. Mbappe. That has been cut short. And it's Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, super. And Bernardo Silva! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's played a decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
And here's Royce. Baresi cuts out the pass. De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cannavaro. Bergkamp. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Japan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cuts it back. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. That is great defending, so alert.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
No, that was never going to make it. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind. That pass isn't the best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bernardo Silva. Yamal receives it in a good... There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Mbappe. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bergkamp. He's looking wide. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Turan. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. The cutback. Mbappe. Here's the return pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
In with the challenge. Knocks it out wide. Guardiola gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Distributed tidily. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are... And that is indeed the final act. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.